It's, I think, very proper and fitting and meaningful that we're gathered here in a very hallowed place in our state. Looking at the wall, I see all the names of the battles of the Civil War, including Gettysburg. In our state, President Abraham Lincoln came from Illinois, as we all know. And on November 19th of 1863, he went to Gettysburg, and in 272 words, the Gettysburg Address summed up the purpose of American democracy and the honor that we all hold those who have given their last full measure of devotion to our democracy, to your sons and daughters. And I really think it's imperative, really every day, but especially this day, that we gather as a family to honor your sons and daughters and honor the parents of those sons and daughters, the mothers and fathers who gave them their values. You know, when I was growing up, President Kennedy was assassinated. His widow, Jacqueline Kennedy, shortly thereafter said, "If you bungle raising your children, nothing else in life matters." And I want to say on behalf of all the people of Illinois, indeed all the people of America, that to you, the parents of our heroes, you did not bungle. You did the most important job any parent has. You raised your sons and daughters with values, values of service, values of patriotism and devotion. And when they raised their hand and took the oath to serve our country, we thank them eternally for that ethic of service. And I think it's important that our kids growing up today understand your sons and daughters' heroism, willingness to volunteer, to go forward in the face of danger for our democracy, to protect our democracy, our government of the people that Abraham Lincoln spoke about at Gettysburg, the government of the people that shall not perish from this earth. It was your sons and daughters who were there when we most needed them. And they, I think, taught us all how important it is to have an ethic of service. And there's many ways to manifest that. And one way we keep faith with your sons and daughters is that we show service in our lifetimes in every way we can. But in gathering here today, I think it should be always seen as a purposeful occasion that our faith teaches us we will see your sons and daughters again. We will thank them for their devoted lives. God did not give them, in many cases, long chronological lives, but he gave them purposeful lives. And when you read, as I have, about the lives of each and every one of our service members who have given their life to our country, for our country, since 9/11, September 11th of 2001, over and over again, in reading about those lives of your sons and daughters, there's a common thread, a thread of doing things for others. And in the Old Testament, Isaiah, the prophet, referred to righteous oaks, those who do volunteer, those who answer that call, those who say, "Here I am. Is it I, Lord? I will go if you lead me. I will hold your people in my arms." That's what your sons and daughters mean to me and to everyone in our country. And there are no words in the English language or the Spanish language, the Polish language, or any language to relieve the pain of losing someone so dear. For all of us who are parents, we know how special and miraculous the birth of a baby is. As a matter of fact, a poet of Illinois, a poet laureate of Illinois, Carl Sandburg, once said, "The birth of a baby is God's opinion that the world should go on." And the babies that were born to you, each and every one of you, who as they grew in life, were there when we most needed them in the most important way to defend democracy, defend the right of the people to govern themselves. You're very special. Your sons and daughters are very special. And when we heard the stirring singing of our national anthem by Patti Smith, who will be with us again, I want to thank all of those who have come together. We are a family. As governor of Illinois, as long as I'm governor, I want everyone to know that my heart is always at your service, because I've met folks like yourselves along the way, and you stand out. You stand out as the best of the best, just like your sons and daughters. And in singing not only our national anthem, but in the song America the Beautiful, there is a passage, the third verse, that I always think about when we come together. In the third verse of America the Beautiful, our church sang it a few weeks ago. It says, "O beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life." To me, that's what Gold Star Mother's Day is all about, honoring the moms and parents of all of our heroes. They're everlasting heroes. We thank God for giving us these wonderful young men and women. We ask God to bless their souls, and we ask God never ever to forget the parents of our special heroes. Thank you very much.